Hi everyone, welcome back today again. And today I'll be talking about building a persona for your creativity, right? So, building a personality for your creativity. So, when you start on your journey of creativity, it can be a bit overwhelming because you have all these expectations of perfection for your work. You have expectations for yourself, and probably the people around you have expectations for you. And especially if you're coming like not like early in your life, like mid life or late of your life, and you want to start being creative, you start thinking about your reputation, the risks that you might be involved in, like trying to be creative, and if it's worth the reward. So I'll be talking about how you can create a persona. So there are two broad things we should be looking at. The first one is your creativity's world. So, what kind of world does your creative skill thrive in? And then, when you discover the world, you have two options. The first option is either to join a world that already exists or build your own world. I'm going to use two real life examples. So, I don't know if you guys have watched Why Women Kill. Is a really, really amazing show. Like, I love it. The second season, the main character, Alma, so she's like a regular housewife that wants to become one of the high class ladies in her society, right? So she wants to be in that world. You understand? So she like the high class lady, like the leader of that community. She built that world, and Alma wants to be part of her world, and Alma wants her position in her world. I don't know if you're tracking with me. Then when you think of an artist like Dochi like she's creative, like from scratch. She built her world. So she built a kind of universe where she thrives. You understand? So she's not like a touch and go kind of person. She has once you tap into her frequency, once you're interested in her, you have so many varieties of her to consume. So that's what we want to do. We want to build our world rather than make ourselves fit into someone's world. The perks of building your own world is that nobody can take it away from you. Literally, like you built this shit brick by brick. Yeah. So we're going to create a storyline for your character and their world. You're going to learn how to tell the story of your creativity, of your life, of what you want it to look like. So when creating storylines, usually divide it into three acts: Act One, Act Two, Act Three. So Act One is when you're introduced to the character and the everyday life of the character until something happens to the character. So we say this is you, like regular as you. And you have the things that you've gone through, the things that you've normalized in your life. Maybe it's struggle, maybe it's like a lot of pleasure. Whatever it is, you have normalized that thing in your life until something happened, until you want more, until you've decided that, okay, I want something different, right? Then we go into Act Two. Act two is the challenges that the character goes through, their very low points, and then their decision to go past the point of no return. So when you start on your creative journey, of course it's fun at first, but then you actually start facing obstacles. And some people tend to give up here. I don't blame them, but I don't think you should see it as giving up. Just see it as resting. If there's something that you started and then you did not complete, see it as you rested. Like you didn't give up on it. You just rested for a while and you are back now. So our character goes through obstacles and then our character reaches a point of no return. That is, they have to decide that if they're going to go forth on this journey, they will have to give up who they were before. So there is a point at your creative journey that you have to decide if you want to keep being that person that you've always been, or you really want to like take the risk and jump into becoming this new person. So for some people, it can be going live, attaching your name or your face to your work. It can be doing a different type of work that doesn't really resonate with your previous experience or your previous career paths. So at that point, you have to make a decision. And then after making the decision, you now have to obviously keep pushing. I've lost track. Hold on. Yeah. So Act three is kind of wrapping up. That is, you're true with your challenge. And at Act 3, the character usually gets their reward, but they find out that the reward that they found by the side is better than the main reward that they wanted. If you've ever tried to go for something, like if you've ever tried to go for a really big goal, you tend to realize that when you've gotten that goal, the thing that you actually really, really enjoyed was the things that happened by the side. Maybe it was friendships, experiences, or other goals that you achieved on the side. So that is how the storyline is. So now we understand building a persona in your creative journey, in your business, in your life. You actually have to go all in. Like there are no parts of you that you're going to leave behind and say, oh, like trying to be nostalgic or something. You literally have to stop relating with the things that current you likes. Do you understand? Like, let the work that you work on also work on you. That's how you become really like polished and fine. You know, there are some artists or creatives that we absolutely love their work when they come out, but it's 10 years later and they are still producing the same quality of work, the same work, and we tend to get bored. We're like, there's no growth, and then the artist gets frustrated because it's like, nobody appreciates me, na 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 na. So it's very okay, but in order to avoid that, you actually have to let your work on you. And this can be very messy. That is messy, it's very messy. So it can be very messy. It can be like expressed as you doing something different, you being awkward, you fumbling at things, me doing this YouTube video. But when you keep on going, you actually start to embody that person fully. Like it's clumsy. Look, think of a 1 year old walking at first. It's clumsy. And in building your universe for your creative work to thrive in, let's picture a garden and then you want to plant a seed for your business. So remember that we're all thinking long term. Like every business I'm talking about like 3 to 10 years. That is what we're looking at. So we're not looking at 1 year kind of thing. We're looking at 3 to 10 years. So we're actually building empires. So you plant a seed in your garden, you water the garden, you protect the garden. Probably you add fertilizer, you plant other seeds that will like form a symbiotic relationship with this your seed. That is how you have to treat your creativity. So you have the thing that you want to put out. Maybe you want to write a book, right? So who are you going to sell this book to? And what will the person be interested in? What are the characteristics of the person that you want to be interested in your book? Okay, now how do you create those people? So let's assume you want to bring out a line of shoes in the next year. You haven't even gotten the design of the shoes yet. You haven't gotten a supplier, you haven't gotten anything. You just know that you want to design shoes. I'm going to need you to open an Instagram account and start posting shoes that you like there. Do you understand? Like let your actually put energy into your journey, like respect every stage of your journey. It's not just one stage that deserves to be seen. Every stage deserves to be seen. That's how you grow. That's how you actually show that you are interested in what you're doing. So ideas like creativity, they come from, I don't know, the mind, other places, they come from there. And the more you make them comfortable, the more they attract the things that they need to thrive. Because every idea wants to come to life. Good or bad ideas, they all want to come to life. Everything wants life. So when you encourage something, the thing tends to attract the things that it needs to thrive. So imagine you invite a friend to live with you, right? And that friend has other friends, or that friend likes to cook, that friend likes to clean. So if the friend is in your house, they will start to bring in things that will make them cook comfortably. They'll start to bring in things that will make them clean comfortably. They'll start to invite their other friends into the house. Do you understand what I mean? So you might be thinking that you're just taking a very small step by doing a creative thing. Probably just, let's go back to the shoe company, probably just drawing a random shoe in your book. That is amazing. But you will also start to find that the next time you draw, you're going to get better. you will find yourself randomly searching online for designs of shoes. You will find yourself paying attention to people who produce shoes, about the process of how to produce shoes. So that one idea that you took action on has started to create its own universe for it to thrive in. So that's what we want to think about. Whatever idea you have, whatever creative hobby you want to go into, allow it to create the universe for it to thrive. And our workbook is actually really, really perfect for this. It takes you through the entire year, breaks down your goals into systems like group of months and group of months and group of months, and gives you space to reset and recalibrate. So I hope I see you guys soon. Fun, and thank you.